Welcome back for part 2 of La Buena y la Mala podcast. I'm Vero.
And I am your co-host, Jennifer, aka Commitment Queen.
And we're here back with our special guest, Tere from South Bay Pop-Ups.
And you know, guys, we couldn't just do one fucking part. We had to have 2 parts because this shit is getting too spicy, too crazy, too quick. So let's jump into like some other crazy shit.
But before we do,
Oh yeah, because we keep spilling that shit.
To episode
It's not water.
I promise it's not water.
Not water.
Shout out to our sponsors, Aguas y Más, Commitment Soldier. Thank you so much. Uh-oh. Hey, tap, tap, tap.
Oh, you don't know the tap, tap,
You don't know the tap, tap, tap.
What's that?
So,
this.
so on our first,
Forehead is a
yes,
5 head.
Yes.
No, I'd be like,
no, for me, so our first episode, right? I had 2 veins popping, right? Because I was so fucking nervous. I was so stressed. And I go, dude, my veins. And she goes, just tap them in.
I saw it on Instagram. Just tap your forehead.
So the entire fucking episode, I'm going tap, tap, tap. Just trying to tap my little
And
veins.
it helps.
It does.
Look,
Look
tap,
it. Look
tap,
it. Hey, look it.
Tap.
that should hurt.
Hey, don't knock yourself out. We need you. We need you. Guys, we're back with part 2. We have so much shit to talk about. We had to make it into 2 parts. So I know that we're moving into Super Bowl season.
Yeah.
We're all repping right here.
Rams house.
You know, we
Anybody
all.
that knows me, I'm a Niners fan. Ain't no bandwagon fair weather fan. I'm a real fan.
So how long have you been a Niners fan for?
Since I was 6. I'm
6.
44.
What made you a Niner fan?
Sheesh.
We didn't have cable back in the day. Right? It was like, let me see, 80. It was like 85.
Yeesh, I wasn't
We
even
happened to have
born.
One of those games on
was
like
born.
Channel 5. My dad had the fucking big box TV on the floor.
Okay.
He threw the game. My dad, for whatever weird ass reason, he was an A's fan and a Niners fan. And
Was
hated
he
the
from
Dod-
Wilmas?
No. My dad is a paisa from Honduras, all right?
Okay.
Hey,
But
Central
Hey, my
America.
dad-
he's a crazy
Just
motherfucker.
to
though.
make it clear, she is not Mexican. She's
Honduran.
very Central American.
Very proud of it too. I'm Honduran. Honduras is not a capital in Mexico, y'all. It's actually its own country.
Mhm.
And I joke about it. Every Central American out there knows why I'm saying what I say. So my dad had the fucking game on, and I fucking saw a pass, and it was Joe Montana, and it was just like, oh my God, it's the greatest sport ever. And I've been hooked ever since, and I've been a 49er fan since I was a real young kid. I've never cheered for any other team. I just could never afford to buy a jersey until I was probably, I think I was maybe about 27, 28 years old when I got my first jersey. Who's talking shit?
Rams
Okay, all right,
If you only knew what the fuck I'm seeing on the other side right now.
All right. So we're gonna.
Did you see that Jerry Rice's son is actually playing for USC, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he's trying to make it to the NFL.
I hope he makes it. I'm all for, black and brown, making it
Yeah,
and following
for
in
sure.
their parents' footsteps. We have a lot of opportunities. Sports is a huge opportunity for people of color. So I hope that his son makes it. He should play for the 49ers, but
Make
there
sure.
is no other one like
Well,
Jerry
he
Rice.
should also go to UCLA, but we're not judging. You
So
know?
USC is okay. Then I'm
It's
gonna
okay.
start getting really technical because
Ah,
USC
shit,
is a
here we
private
go.
hospital. UCLA is a public sector
Oh,
hospital
yes.
that's actually more open for opportunities for people that look like us.
Yes.
I worked at UCLA for 22 years, so I'm an actual Bruin through and through.
Go Bruins!
I
Fight,
work
fight,
for
fight! That's right.
UCLA.
We
but I'm
actually
a
all weirdly
Trojan
worked at
heart.
UCLA at one point.
This
or
is
another,
not
which
planned,
fucking
guys.
Weird.
This is not planned. But honestly, like I always tell people, like no offense to anybody, it's just my own pride when they go, "Oh, USC," and I'm like, "It's okay. I know you didn't make it to UCLA. You know,
But USC is
yeah,
a private school.
it's okay."
You see it.
Like,
They're
but
amazing schools. So
both of them are. Yeah,
they are
absolutely.
actually my baby monkey. My youngest, my 17-year-old got. We didn't apply for any of the UCs or any of the private schools because honestly, financially, like also, it's just out of our reach, and
Of
that's
course.
realistic. But my
But
baby
Monkey
Monkey got pre-accepted.
smart.
Really smart. The kid's 17, about
Aw.
to graduate from high school.
Nice.
Honors classes.
That's
I'm
right.
so proud.
Not only did she take 1, she didn't take 2. She took 4.
4 AP classes.
Mhm.
He's also like in all sorts of. But the reason why I say this is so I never graduated from high school. I actually dropped out in junior high of school, and I kind of just kind of had to do everything ass backwards. So when I see my kid got offered every single school they applied for. They applied for all the Cal States, and they all could be like, "Oh, it's Cal State." My kid got pre-accepted to every single Cal State.
Nice.
Every single school.
Congratulations.
They don't even have the grades, already got offered. And I guess a lot of parents out there could be like, my kid too, and I'm very proud of you, great. But for us, for our family, this is our first ever to go to college, to a university of 4 years. So I'm very proud of that.
Yay, monkey.
Yes.
Yay, monkey.
Good job.
Shout out to
Good
my
job.
monks.
That's right.
My moody ass, I want to strangle kid, but
It's okay.
Don't we all?
It's all right.
oh my
We all
god.
want
I was that moody kid that they wanted to strangle. I was also that kid that finally went to community college, and I was also that kid that my own counselor told me, don't apply at UCLA. You're not gonna get accepted. They're not what you're looking for. And I said, okay.
So discouraging.
Yeah, no, it was very discouraging. So I didn't apply. I took off for vacation to Laughlin. And when I got back, I had a letter from UCLA saying, why wouldn't you apply here? You know, we're accepting applications. Yes. So I applied, and next thing you know, I got accepted full ride. And you know what? Even though like sometimes it seems unreachable,
it's reachable.
it's fucking reachable, guys. It was a full ride. They paid me to go to UCLA the whole entire 5 years. I got a double degree there. Didn't pay a fucking dime. On top of that, they fucking paid me to go there. I am a proud graduate from UCLA, and I work for UCLA. So like, honestly, it's very reachable. Like, just because we look the way we look, you know, we've lived the life that we lived. Don't ever let that discourage you. That makes you who the fuck you are. And that's what they want there. They want people, because people are so afraid. Like when they fill out the application, they're like, oh, I don't want to talk about this part of my life. No. I don't want to see this. And
most doors have been open
because you're being
my
real.
Personal experience has been because I tell my story.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I used to be really embarrassed about, I've never been embarrassed about being a young mom. I'm a young mom. No. That's who I am. I raised my kids the best that I could at my ability. I'm an immigrant. I was undocumented for many years. I'm very proud of that. Yes, I'm undocumented. Just because I speak the English very good doesn't mean I'm not.
Speaking the English.
I was not born here. I was brought here, you know, not at my will, right? I was 4 years old when I came here. But the opportunities that we get, the opportunities that we give our kids, like everything's, it's not as easy. It's not as black and white.
Yeah, for sure.
And we just have to be really open and willing to kind of accept everything. UCLA, that was my first job. I started working there when I was 19 years old. I was in a union shop, and all y'all union haters, that's why you got 9 to 5 sick days and all that, baby. But all you union guys out there, you know what's up. So I was very blessed to work in that location. I learned a lot at UCLA. It's funny because I didn't even know Commandment Queen worked there.
Fun fact.
I knew she worked there.
I didn't even know she was my union rep.
It's a fucking small
wow,
world,
really?
This is why you don't go around burning motherfuckers.
Yes.
Because you never know who the fuck you turn the page to and who you were there.
I think we should jump straight into that shit. Let's jump into that spicy shit.
Okay. You know why?
It's been burning in my fucking pocket.
Because we were doing the mushy, cushy, wishy, wishy. Oh my God, school. I love you, life.
It's been burning in my, you know, like our pockets are like our boobies. So it's been burning right here the whole time. Like, let's take it out. Let's take it out. Let's take it out. All right. So like, okay. So let's just jump into like, okay. So I know we jumped into a little bit of.
Oh, fucking bad.
All right. So we're going to end it with the Super Bowl shit. But I want to go into the like, little spicy shit. Like I do. I'm whatever. Call me whatever the fuck you want to call me. I'm just saying la buena y la mala.
Right now,
Tonight,
she's la mala.
I'm like mala. I don't give a fuck.
Hello.
Okay. So tell me about the last project you did. And not that project, the other project.
Right, so I did the LA Auto Show. So
yes.
Right before the LA Auto, so I have a homeboy. So for folks that, you know, I grew up in East Hollywood. I'm from Hollywood. I'm not originally from the South Bay, but like, you know, I basically put my roots in the South Bay, but I grew up in Hollywood, and, you know, I was in gangs in Hollywood, and I have homies in Hollywood, right? So an old homeboy, I don't know que le peló, but I'm so proud of him. He decided to write a script and a movie, and he was able to get it a project going, Hubbard Street, and #Hubbard Street. It is.
Who's your homeboy?
My homeboy's name is Frank Jaime.
Shout out to Frank Jaime.
Shout out to Frank Jaime. Shout out to Craig Williams, who actually took a chance on him and directing his movie.
That's right.
So Frank got to put, his idea into fruition. I don't know. One thing led to another, whatever. He needed lowriders. All right.
And he called the lowrider.
He called the lowrider queen, right?
Okay.
Shh, don't say that too loud. They might get mad.
Haters gonna hate.
So he called me, and we called up a few homies, and homeboys came through, and we started. Then he needed some extras and some folks to come in and
Extras.
Okay.
extras.
Extras.
And and it's an honor, right? Anytime you get an
Yes,
opportunity like
absolutely.
this, we have to look at it like any open opportunity. Never bite the hand that fucking feeds you, y'all. But that's a lesson later. But he gave us the opportunity. He gave me the opportunity to be able to bring my car club homies, the guys that have been with me from the gate. My ride or dies, just like her,
Nice.
ride or dies, right? So I don't know a lot of people. My homegirl Gabby knew a lot of people. Gabby Hippos Tacos, that's my girl, that's my dog. I hit her up. I said, hey, I need a few people. She recommended
And she
Muñeca,
didn't call
esa
me.
Muñeca,
And she didn't
beautiful
call me.
girl, Blanca, just, going and
Yeah, yeah.
shorting, right? We needed models that looked the type because we were looking for 1980s cholas for this fucking
So
film.
shout out to Esa Muñeca because you're gonna be on our podcast too, and Miss
Miss
Shorty.
Shorty.
You're gonna
Miss
be on our
Shorty, Esa
podcast too,
Muñeca.
okay?
Jen,
Makeup and tats.
and
You're
tats.
coming next too, baby. You're
Makeup and
coming.
Tat, Miss West
Yes,
Coast. Just
that's
a lot of
right.
love for you ladies, because y'all
Yes,
fucking genuine
yes.
and real. Don't fake the fucking funk. Know who to fuck with and not to fuck with. And I gotta appreciate that, because again,
Yes.
this business, and this is something that I fucking have learned the really hard way. Because my stupid ass may look and talk a certain way, but I'm naive as shit. I fucking and this my husband gets on my ass about this. He's like, "Stop
He's
letting
pacing
people
over there.
in." He's over there pacing like, bitch, shut the fuck up.
It's all right. It's all right.
My thing is I want to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna give
Right.
you the benefit of the doubt until you fuck me over.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
So we're talking about the project, not about the bitches. No, I'm
is
just
great.
kidding.
Let me go back to Hubbard Street.
Yes, yes,
All right.
yes,
So
yes.
Hubbard Street's been
Okay.
a great project. Me
Yeah.
personally, I don't like being in front of the camera. Hence why I'm rambling right now. I don't like it. So we got a bunch of people, Makeup and Tat, Miss West Coast.
Yes.
Really great people. Thanks to Hippos Tacos, Gabby. She's the one that got these folks in there, right? And the project going along. The homies calling, hey, I need this, I need that. Cool. Now we had a shoot maybe a couple weeks ago, and it's a last call, right? And we needed some extra bodies, and we made a few phone calls, called some friends in. Commitment Queen, Commitment Soldier came through, and a few others, right? Khalifa's Beauty came through.
Yes, thank you,
Just,
Khalifa. We're gonna get
look,
Khalifa's beauties on here
Britney
too.
and Lori.
Yes,
just to be
ma'am. Bring me
clear,
glam.
we were looking for a specific look, right? It was
Yeah.
1980s, like Chola style type of shit. So anyways, long story short, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Make sure that you give props to the people that you do it, and don't step on people's toes, because what goes around comes around in this business. And we all have, I have long-term memory. I don't have short-term memory. I remember the people that have helped me, and I remember the people that have helped, and I remember the people that have screwed you over. And you got to remember these types of people. There's a lot of people out there that are clout chasers. And look, don't get me wrong, man. I'm not dogging on you for fucking wanting to build your Instagram
Yes,
profiles and
of
do
course.
your thing. That's your shit. That's not my shit, but that's your shit. But here's what you don't do. What you don't do is you don't fuck people over in the process. And meaning, when you're invited onto a project, make sure you say and you appreciate the people that brought you, because you're
Absolutely.
a fucking guest.
Be a fuck.
You're a guest. Like I'm a guest on their podcast. I'm not here because of me. I'm here because of them.
Thank you.
So make sure you remember that.
Thank you.
Make sure you remember that. Make sure you stay humble. Make sure when you tag people, you give recognition where it is. Me personally, and anybody that really knows me, I don't give a fuck about the recognition, but never, ever fuck over the people that have helped you get to where you're at. I still remember my church that helped me get my first pop-up. I still remember the first person that gave me the first vendor that said yes to me was her. I still remember that. So don't do that kind of shit, y'all, because this is, yes, it's business. Look, LA Auto Show. I'm gonna reverse it a little bit. Let's lay off.
Go ahead, mamas. Go ahead.
LA Auto Show was a real fucking crazy experience for me. Shout out to Theo Wessel for taking care of the entertainers. But that fucking experience was a motherfucker. And that really showed me that the people that claim to have your back don't have your back. After that event, I feel like really put me in a better place. I've gotten a lot of opportunities off that event, but so have the other people that have been around that event.
Yes, absolutely.
And let's not forget that, right? If a commitment queen said it in the episode before this one, where she said that we're supposed to be in solidarity. And I think a lot of people forget that what solidarity is.
So what does solidarity mean to you?
To me, I'm gonna have your back. I'm gonna have your back. If I tell you that you're in I'm with you, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you. And I think this is something that my husband's always trying to tell me, like, hey mama, like step back a little bit, get to know them first. But nah, once we vibe, I'm all in on you.
Yes.
But here's the thing, the other person doesn't reciprocate it, right?
Yes.
What they do is they're kind of like vampires, y'all. This
Energy
business is
suckers.
vampires,
They just
y'all.
suck.
They're energy
Yes.
suckers,
Yes.
y'all.
Okay, hold on. Let's talk
on.
about that, okay? So let me tell you, whatever.
I'm keeping it as clean as I can.
Yes, me too. So I'm not gonna say no names. I'm gonna say nothing like super personal, right? But I was friends with a certain person for a while, and then I had my other homegirl called me, and she goes, "Hey, she's a fucking energy sucker," and I'm like, "A what sucker? Like the fuck? I've never heard of this. I never heard of this. Now I'm hearing more about it, right? But I never heard of it, and I was like, what do you mean? Like, elaborate, like, the elaborate word. So I was like, what do you mean by that? Please elaborate what you mean. And then as she started explaining it, I was like, yes.
Do you feel
yes.
tired? Do you feel like you
yes.
are getting ahead?
Every fucking
Do you
time.
feel like
But here's the
you're
thing,
stuck?
when you're at your event, if you have to worry so much about how that other person's gonna
Yes.
behave, act, or say,
Yes.
that is
Yes.
them taking over your
Yes.
energy. So
Yes.
I'm gonna go back. Hubbard Street's a great experience. Shout out again to Craig Williams
Yes.
and Frank Jaime for the great experience. But let me tell you, that reconfirmed what I had learned from the LA Auto Show. This goes back. Vero, Gabby, my husband, and a few other very close and personal friends, Arnold, Avenue 26, Louis.
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers had my back. They knew the Gallardo's creations. Hector, if anybody's ever seen the beautiful benches that he makes, these are people that saw me from the moment I got the offer for the LA Auto Show, how excited I was.
Yes.
It was like the biggest opportunity for me, right? And then how it dwindled away because I'm going to say people, just drained the fucking energy out of it. They made the event make me feel I resented the event, and hence why I never created events after that. Like, look, y'all, if anything you take out of this, and it's not me shit talking, I'm not calling anybody out.
No.
If the putazo lands, that's because you know what the fuck I'm talking
If the
about.
shoe fits.
If the shoe fits, wear it, bitch.
Cinderella.
But here's the thing.
Oh, Cinderella.
Don't let these people suck the
Yeah.
fucking life out of you. Don't let them suck the energy out of you. It was such a life experience for me. I'm that naive asshole. I'm the one that Lesko Kicks always tells me, stop being so stupid. Why do you give $5 to that guy? Why did you fucking give free food? Because that's me. I give,
exactly.
but people don't give back. But see, I don't give to get back.
But don't let it change
I
you,
don't
baby.
give to get back.
Don't let it change
But
you.
some of these fucking vampires, dude.
Yeah.
The LA Auto Show, pinche blood-sucking vampire. You know who the fuck you are. And then for Hubbard Street, and this is not to take away from my homeboy's film. I'm so proud of him. And this is why I don't want to attach any negativity to his film. But again, do not claim something that you don't have. Be humble. Appreciate the people that got you there. I don't need the appreciation, and neither is my homegirl, and neither do other people that got you where you're at. And you know who the fuck I'm talking about. Do not claim shit that isn't yours, because you're going to get called the fuck out. Do not say that you're in group home, some hard-ass motherfucker, when you ain't shit. Do not say that you're some gangbanger from fucking the hood when you ain't shit. Do not say that you're some crazy coordinator when you ain't shit. Be who the fuck you are.
Yeah. For
Be
sure.
who you are.
Be who the fuck you are and be proud of it.
I'm not everybody's cup of tea, dude, and I don't give a fuck if I am. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. But if you come and call me out, I'll be like, yeah, you know what? I fucking said that. Yeah, bitch, I said you're fucking stupid. Yeah, I fucking don't like you. Or, hey, yeah, I said this. I'm gonna fucking say what the fuck I say. These fake fucks that have been coming into in this fucking industry, Man, dude, that's what's draining out of this.
Yes.
The reason
It's
I
very
didn't have
draining.
any energy out of the
Mhm.
LA Auto
Mhm.
Show, they took it out of me.
Mhm.
They took it out of me.
Yeah.
And even Hubbard Street. After I saw some fucking little podcast shit, I was like, all right, you want to take my energy out?
Shots fired.
You're not gonna take
Boom,
my energy.
boom.
You're not gonna take my energy out.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna move forward with
Yeah,
the people that
exactly.
fuck with, that I fuck with,
Yeah.
and that fuck with me.
Yeah, and that reciprocate that energy. You know what I mean? Because like I didn't see it for a long time, and that's okay. But at the same time, it's like, you know,
Be grateful.
It's not even that. Be humble.
be humble, bitch.
Not just
sit
that,
down.
but the
I'm
thing-
sorry.
Actually, you know what? Fuck the grateful and the
Yeah.
humble.
No.
Be fucking real. Because
Okay,
when
you
when
can
you
say
start running your
listen.
fucking
You
mouth in other fucking events, and then real people that knew you back in the day start commenting on. Okay, social media is weird. Okay.
Social media is the devil.
Man, and look, I'm not publicly, I'm not publicly on social media because I got shit to hide. I'm who I am, and who knows me knows me. It's more like I've seen what it does to people. I've seen some people get on these podcasts and talk out of their fucking nalgas, and I'd be like, "Oh damn, you were really hard, huh?" And then you see little comments like, "Bitch, I was with you when
this happened,
when
yeah.
you was this, I was this," and I'm like, "Ooh, you getting called out? That's bold. That's some bullshit. You bold out lying, and people are gonna call you on that."
Yeah.
But yeah, but
Absolutely.
not only
Call you
that,
on
but
it.
what about the people who actually you've told your story to? One, or then you go and
And-
say,
and then now you're
change your
changing it.
story,
I'm
and
like,
then you
wait
tell
a
somebody
minute.
else. So there's 3 stories to your story. So
Well, there's always 3 stories, y'all. So
But no, not
there's
from the
his
same
story, her
person.
story, and then their truth,
But what
right?
the same person is
But from
telling
the
you,
same,
the
yeah,
same
from
person
the
is like,
same person, yeah.
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 I
I
don't
mean,
think so. It don't work that way. Either you have my story, her story, and the truth, but not as 1 story, 2 story, 3 story, 4 stories, 5 story, and then the truth.
and then the truth, yeah.
I'm sorry, it doesn't work that way.
Another thing too, not if everyone around you don't fuck with you, everyone ain't the problem. You're
It's
the
you.
problem.
You're the problem.
It's a very basic thing on numbers, okay? I'm sorry, 1 + 1 = 2.
Yeah, well, some people
So-
don't know that, baby.
And 1 - 1
If
equals
no
you
zero.
one
know,
wants
some
to
people
talk
don't
to
know
me,
that.
And
It's
all of you
okay.
say that is an asshole, and I'm like, no, you're the asshole. I think that is the asshole.
Yeah.
But I know,
I'm just saying.
but you know, at the end of the day, I know my dad is an asshole, so I
am.
love
Hey,
my
I'm an
asshole.
asshole too, but I'm
I
the
love my
kindest
asshole.
asshole. I'm a
I'm
nice ass asshole. Don't call me.
Just to make it
So,
clear,
like,
I love these 2 assholes.
don't sit there and try to call me what I'm not
In a
when I
nutshell-
know that I showed
In a-
you
in a nutshell,
what
it
I'm not.
is, in a
You know what I
nutshell,
mean?
It is this industry in the last probably about 6 months, and this is where I'm naive, right? Because I expect people to give me what I give them, and they
Don't expect that.
And I don't, and all I can think of is, you know, I'm from the healthcare world. I think of like phlebotomists, right? People that draw blood. I think of vampires. So the people around us, they just suck what they can out of you, and where you're no longer useful to them. They just move on to someone
Yeah,
else to
next
suck their
person.
blood, and then
Yeah.
suck their blood. And honestly, man, it's really visible. We're not that big of a crowd. We actually see what you're doing.
So technically, they're not vampires; they're phlebotomists.
They're phlebotomists.
Okay.
And they take your blood and they probably
And they
go
move
in-
on.
And, they
And that's
go-
what they've been doing. Actually,
go and
again,
spit it.
we're not gonna see that again.
Phlebotomist. Right now, I'm gonna get a bunch of hate mail.
I'm just
Don't
saying.
compare me to them.
I'm just saying that's what they do. They suck what they can from you. They move
And then it's
on,
fucked up.
and they try to get.
Can I
You
ask
know,
a
the
question?
thing is though, like,
Oh,
fuck them.
What is the difference?
Let's
what's the
move on.
difference?
What is the difference between a nurse
Mm.
and a CNA?
Oh,
Wait,
shit.
what kind of nurse? RN, LVN, medical
RN.
assistant.
Let's
An
do
RN is a registered nurse that actually is licensed to inject medication.
and an LVN.
An LVN can inject medication, but not through a cath.
And what is a CNN?
A CNA is
CNA.
someone who assists the nurse.
Okay.
And should all of them know that there's an application that says whether you're white or Hispanic? Never mind. Fuck that
Okay, this has
question.
gone
Scratch-
really weird.
Okay,
Fuck that
So-
question, because even me as a non-CNN, RN,
CNN,
LVN,
ABC.
all that shit, whatever it is, I know
What
that
you
I've been,
What?
I know.
Let me
I'm
ask
just-
the question.
Hey,
Okay,
we're
go
being
ahead.
interviewed now. Go ahead.
Nah,
Okay, no.
nah.
Nah,
No, but in all
Oh,
reality,
yeah.
not shaming on anybody who does the field
But
work.
just be real. Be you. You don't have to fucking hide. You don't have to fucking fake the funk. You don't have to say you're this, you're that. You're who the fuck you are and be proud of it.
Yes.
Be fucking proud of who you are. Be proud of where you come from. Be proud of your fucking background. Be proud of every fucking thing that you've been through, because that's what makes you you. And if you're not proud of you, then obviously you're not going to be proud of your background.
Another thing that doesn't sit well is we all have a history, we all have a background. Either we were ex-gang members, maybe we lived in homes, maybe we were homeless, maybe we were undocumented, maybe we were drug addicts, maybe we're alcoholics.
I was all of the above. Is there a D answer?
So for us, if we're in our crew and they know my truth, meaning they knew I was a gang member, undocumented, I was in jail, all these different things, right? And I would, let's say, drug addict, whatever. In real time, if you knew that truth, real friends and real homies and real people don't throw that shit in your face. Mind you, let me tell you, if you tell me, oh my God, you were an undocumented young mom, yeah, I'm proud of it. So what? Oh, you were a drug addict. Yeah, so what?
I had fucking fun.
It's a badge of honor. So when people utilize those things as weapons, that's some piece of shit ass people. You know who the fuck I'm talking about? If you don't know who I'm talking about, then y'all fucking blind as shit. But don't talk shit about people you claim to be friends. Utilize their own hurt and their own history as a fucking badge to put them down. Don't do that. We talked about earlier about solidarity. That's not fucking solidarity. Like, and you know what's shitty? We're all fucking brown. We're all people of color. And we fucking just dog each other. Why? Because you want some extra views on your fucking Instagram? What the fuck is that going to give you? You lost your whole fucking friend group because you were being a fucking idiot.
Yep.
Because you wanted to fucking talk about someone's drug addiction. You want to talk about someone's kids. You want to fucking go after someone's kids. You want to fucking claim shit that isn't yours. You want to call people petty. Man, fuck you.
And then block them.
And then block them and not be a bitch and be a bitch
Don't
about
let
it.
them reply.
See, you should have never had me talk about this subject, man.
Okay, so we're moving on.
Nah, man.
No,
I know. I've
know.
seen these
Sorry.
motherfuckers on other podcasts running their fucking mouths. Running their mouths like they fucking matter and talking shit about people's personal lives.
That's not right.
Talking shit about people's kids. About their own personal struggles. Who the fuck does that? Some lame ass fucking people.
Attention horse.
Look, I could be an attention whore right now, fucking talk about what I'm talking about, but it doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it right.
But the difference is that you are not saying
Who it is?
not just that. But
Hashtag who is it? No, I'm just
Hashtag who it is.
I'm just
you're
kidding,
not
man. I'm
who
fucking
it
fucking around.
is.
being,
I'm fucking around.
real.
This actually applies to a lot of people.
You
it's
know,
not
It's
one
not
or
just
two
one
people.
person,
It's
though.
a lot of
But
people,
I was gonna say
man.
it doesn't apply to just one person.
It's actually-
it applies to a lot of people that mainly that maybe we don't fuck with right now. Maybe we do fuck with them still. But it applies to a lot of people, and like that's why though we broadcast it. That's why we talk about it and we let it out, because you know what? Sometimes as a strong woman, I can't let it out to my husband because he's like, stop, babe, don't do this. Or I can't let it out to my kids because I don't want to be negative to my kids.
Right.
Although you let it out to your kids, I don't let it out to my kids, because you know what? I want to teach them better.
Right.
I don't want them to be like me. I want them to be better than me. And that's what I'm changing. I'm changing that fucking cycle in my life. I went to school to change that cycle. I changed everything I did back in my day because I wanted to change the cycle for my kids.
That's right.
So that's what's being a fucking strong woman. It's not letting the fucking negativity get to you, not letting it affect your day-to-day life. Like right now, yes, we're talking about it, but it's just fun.
We're giving you
a
a
little
piece,
shout out.
a little piece, just a little.
But I'm just saying, like it's just like a cycle of change. It's like showing what a real
That's the
strong woman
difference.
does.
That's
You know
the
what I mean?
difference between being
Me and you.
the one, me and you, and not just that, but being mature,
Yeah.
not to get your kids involved,
Yes.
not
Absolutely.
talking about your kids.
Well, first and foremost, the
you
fact.
never talk
See, you
about
cross
kids.
the line. Look, there's a couple of things that will always cross the line for me. And the worst thing, you will always get, hey, how you doing? Professional me. Hey, kiki, he, up until you talk about my husband and my kids. When you talk about my husband and my kids, then you're going to see a different person. No, actually, you're not going to see a different person. You're going to see me, but in a different lens. And this is the thing, like a lot of people in this industry, and again, I'm going to go back to my experience with the LA Auto Show. I love the LA Auto Show, everybody that I work with, but I learned a lot in that experience that everybody isn't who they say they are. When they say they're your friends, they're not. And yeah, we're laughing about the fact that people are vampires, but they do they suck the energy out of you. And then they're so sadistic sometimes. They make you feel like you're the one that's wrong.
Yes.
And I even experienced that in my homeboy's set, right? It got to a point when I was asking my close friends, like, "Hey, fool, is it me? Am I being rude?" It's like you start questioning who the fuck you are.
Yes, like what the fuck?
That's like being a narcissist.
Yeah.
It's insane how you start questioning who the fuck you are because this individual is so fucking just gross. So look, y'all, if anything,
and I laugh about it because for a while there I did go into my like depression, like because I deal with my own mental health, right? So I went into my own like depression, like what the fuck's wrong with me? You know,
you
what
start
I mean?
doubting.
Yes, you start doubting who the fuck you are, what the fuck you're doing, and like honestly, it's like those type of people don't deserve that place in your fucking life, don't deserve the place in your heart, don't deserve a place to anything. And again, we're not talking about one individual. We're talking about
a few out there.
A lot of people that maybe we don't fuck with right now, or maybe we fucked with before, or whatever the fuck. But I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, I feel that I had to let it out. I had to, because it's hard to, again, I don't let it out to my kids. That's my closest circle is my kids. My other close circle is my husband. And he's always trying to be positive. He always looks at let me do this. Let me figure it out. Let me this, let me that. And I'm, at the end of the day, like, I love him for it. But at the end of the day, like, I just want to let it out sometimes.
The men are usual, and it's weird what I'm about to say,
our
but they're like the
similar.
peacemakers.
Well, our three husbands are. I think our three husbands.
Not every husband's like that.
Let me correct you. Our three husbands are pretty fucking similar in their calmness and fucking like demeanor.
Yes.
Okay. However,
they do have their temper.
Yes.
They do have like, oh, you fuck with me once. Nah.
I think one of the experiences, what I love, because I do share, I mean, you actually talked about your circle. The first person I normally tell everything to is him. When someone crosses me, he always like, if I don't, so he sees people's devilish ways before I do. That motherfucker called out so much shit before I'm like, no, babe, you're just being mean. And he's like, he gonna fuck you over. He gonna fuck you over. He gonna.
Damn.
And I swear to God, everything he said, and y'all that don't know me, I'm not religious. But anyways, everything he said, like, came into fruition, like,
you know why? This. Because this is us. Us three are very alike, where we're like, hey, we're free. But they're in the background, and they're like observing everything, and they're like, I don't think you should watch out.
Yeah. Actually, he warned me about the same people that I experienced all these things from, and that I've experienced it, and that yes, believe it or not, that I've cried over, that I've had my feelings over.
Yes,
I cry, especially during this transition. Someone I considered very close friend, and actually probably did me the worst than anybody else. And not because it was anything related on money. It's just trust. Yeah. So trust is a huge part of relationship building. Okay. Trust is, if you say you're going to do X, I trust you to do X. I believe you're going to do X. Because if you tell me, hey, T, I need you to do X, I'm going to do X.
T brought the tea today.
Yeah. Sheesh. So I think with him, with my husband, he's always been, he's like that little voice in the background. You're fucking too trusting. Start being a little bit more. But it's hard.
It is hard because that's not.
But it's hard.
That's not my personality. Exactly.
My personality.
Yes, we're inviting. We're inviting. We're like, hey, let's do this. Let's do that. We're inviting. We're inviting.
I feel like
she is a union rep, so she fights for us, the little people. My whole thinking in my mind is I'm always going to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. The problem is, and he's right, in this business, and I keep reiterating it.
I'm so sorry. I just have to say this since I'm a drunk bitch. Can we take another shot?
Sure. I'm not going to say no to that.
I mean, if I'm going to be called it, I might as well be fucking living up to it.
I don't know. Like in this, with you guys, honestly, I'll tell you this in business, as you're growing your businesses, I think Vero and Josh have gone through it in their own business. I know you and Commitment Soldier have gone
We
through
constantly go through it. We go through it every fucking
every
week.
day.
Like,
We just-
I'm not gonna lie and say our relationship's perfect. Like, we go through our fucking ups and downs. We see through them. We fucking get through them. We fucking fight for each other. We do this. We do that. Like, I always told Frank, like, 15. Fuck, we've been together 15 years. I told him, like, if there's a perfect relationship, it's fake.
Yep.
It's fucking fake because every relationship is gonna have their ups and
You
downs.
fake it so you.
No, bitch.
No?
No,
That
I
doesn't
don't know about
count?
that. Like, there's fake it till
It's
you make
tricky.
it, and then there's fucking get in where
So-
you're fitting,
So we're
and there's
transi-
and
are we
all that
transitioning-
shit, right?
Are we transitioning into the relationship component?
No.
I was about to say that's
No,
gonna be a whole different podcast.
However, hey, we're gonna
hello?
be part 3.
Hello.
Mic
No,
check.
I'll have divorce papers tomorrow if that's the case. 'cause
No,
you'll fucking
don't
be
do
like,
that.
Don't talk
Don't-
shit.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Already?
Okay, guys, we really have to like shift a little bit over because we're supposed to be doing like
Super
a
Bowl.
little bit Super Bowl, like
Okay. I know
fuck the
that
negativity.
I
Throw
know-
that shit out. Suck it through the vent. You want to suck some shit? Suck it through the vent. Suck that negativity out. We're like done with that shit. You're done. You're done. You're done. So let's take our shots. Let's talk
We
about
should
Super
not
Bowl.
talk about it anymore. That
Yes,
was it.
that's what I mean.
Right?
It's
Wait,
done.
listen,
It's done.
it's done and
You've,
over.
you already took
You
enough
page
what you
out.
should have.
Here.
Boop. We're gonna drink you down
Oh, Lord.
and shit you out,
This is to
motherfucker.
the ungrateful bitches out there.
God damn, we said we were
Ooh.
gonna let it go.
We are. Once we drink,
Drink.
let it go, shit it out, and we're done.
Ungrateful bitches. Come on.
Okay, so now let's move on because
to
I hear some little gigglings in the background. But seriously, how do
You
you
know what
feel
my husband's
like?
gonna tell me right now?
You're
Uh-oh.
driving?
He's gonna say you talk too much,
And you're driving.
you never stay on subject, and you're driving home.
Ay, ay, ay.
No, you're driving to my house and you guys can sleep. We have plenty of couches.
There you go.
Don't worry about it. Even if you just have to like whatever
You heard
sleep
him?
for a
He
couple
went-
hours.
he went,
I did hear him.
I heard it.
Anyway, so back to our
Super Bowl.
I know
Okay,
that
fuck all y'all haters. Listo, all you fucking fools that are always talking shit about my 49ers with your little, you know that little panda where the other panda and it's hitting the belly. I'm fucking hitting all of you right now with the belly. Bum, whatever.
we'll put that on our page
Hey,
so you guys
edit
know what
that.
we're talking about.
Edit that out.
I'm hitting your bellies right now.
Okay, so go ahead. Go ahead, Mama.
So the perfect person that we brought in to speak
Football?
about
Yeah.
football
Girls
and
don't know football.
yes, that's the first thing that
I
we
know
get.
football.
Girls don't know about
Oh,
football.
I know football.
So we didn't. So we got to you. So what made you a Rams fan?
Oh,
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it,
So
baby.
Originally,
bandwagon.
no, no,
Sorry.
not at all. I became a Rams fan before. Okay, so originally when I started following football, I was a Jets fan.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Fuck does that even mean? Okay. Oh.
This is getting
Why?
really wild,
Why?
guys.
Why?
No.
Podcast going
It
wild.
doesn't make sense.
Fuck you guys.
It doesn't make sense.
Where is Josh at?
No, he's
fucking
gone.
He's a
talking
fucking
shit.
Raider fan. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
He's gonna be talking shit in the background right now.
He's
Anyways,
gone. Hurry
yes,
up.
I was a Jets fan.
Okay.
Why? Because that's who I learned the football
Yeah,
with.
that's
you
true.
know?
Yeah.
One, two. I'm a huge Mark Sanchez
the
fan.
fact that she called it the football. I don't even know.
Listen, as a
I'm
woman,
done, guys.
It's not called the
so
football.
fucking
What the fuck?
the football, okay?
The football. Hey,
That's
don't be
what I
making fun of.
All these fools gonna be up in the comments like, this is why bitches shouldn't talk about
Fuck
football.
you guys.
you.
Fuck you guys, okay?
Hey, it's
Anyways, no, football, no. O sea,
Okay, so you
I'm
were a
just
Jets
kidding.
fan.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck she's a Jets fan. But
Go
you were a
back.
Jets
That's
fan.
how I learned football.
Okay.
Okay,
The
and
football.
fuck you.
She went back to the
Back
football.
to the football.
She learned
Okay.
the football. Okay.
So can we edit that shit, please?
I think this needs to
Okay.
be part one.
Right? So I learned football through the Jets. And
They suck.
fuck you. Okay.
They still suck.
Yes, I became.
They've been sucking
Eric
since I
Decker.
loved football.
No, they actually were pretty good this season. Okay.
Yeah.
Better than the fucking Rams.
Are they going to the Super Bowl?
Is
They're
that
not.
because it
Okay.
wasn't Aaron Rodgers on their team? Fuck Aaron Rodgers. Sorry.
We're going to the Super Bowl.
Okay, so continue, babe. Continue.
Okay, how about we switch it up to Commitment Queen, how she became a Bear fan.
The Bears.
The Bears. Bear down. All right, all right.
Bear. It has to go a whole auto tone.
The
The
Bears. That's right. You
Bears.
see how I got the 49ers and the Rams fan saying the Bears. That's right.
See, she never said nothing because that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we don't. Yeah. So, anyways, growing up for me, because I didn't love football, I loved basketball. I loved basketball because
What team?
I love the Lakers. Always.
Okay.
Finally,
Always.
something
Always.
we can agree on.
Always. I love the Lakers. Always. I was born in LA.
Not
I moved to Houston when I was 9.
Do not tell me you like LeBum.
I don't. I was a Derek Fisher fan.
Okay, Derek's fine. We're good.
Okay. I'm like, wait a minute.
Forever.
Okay, keep.
That
You
man
were
has
I'm
my
like,
love.
no. We're back to Commitment Queen.
I didn't even get my 5
She
minutes. Okay.
She goes like
Hello?
this with her hands. Bitches, I'm talking.
I'm talking. Hello.
Just kidding. No, so I was
camera action.
so when I moved to Houston, grant you, I loved, the Rockets and the Astros and all that, but because it was like my surroundings, right? So
The Bears are nowhere around.
no, hold on. I was a Lakers fan, but my mom was a fucking hardcore Pittsburgh Steelers fan.
Ugh, my
Hardcore.
sister's a fucking
Hardcore. Okay,
Squeal.
however,
hardcore squeal.
when I asked her about football, she really knew nothing about it. And I was like, all right, whatever. Then I got a boyfriend, whatever. He was a Steelers fan, whatever. We won't talk
So
about
you
him.
wore black
No,
and
no.
yellow for a
Yeah,
long
like
time.
black and yellow, yeah. So whatever. And then
The one that doesn't know about the football.
when I moved back to Cali, when I moved back home, I met Frank, and he was a hardcore Bears fan. And hold on though.
Fucking way.
I had to ask him though.
Nope.
So here's the difference though.
Fucking love.
When I asked my mom why she loved the Steelers and what the football game was about,
Duh.
right? The football game was about. She couldn't tell me shit about it, right?
Right.
So when I met Frank, Commitment Soldier, he was like, "Oh, I've been a football fan for the Bears since '86. Since '85.
And she's like, I was born 2 years
yeah.
before that.
No, I was born in '86. So I was like,
She's a fucking
okay,
baby.
yeah. So he was like, I've been a Bears fan since '86 because of Super Bowl Shuffle and Refrigerator Perry and so when he taught me the game, the football,
game.
Hey,
The Bears.
no, I was gonna say, you notice how she says "the football" because
Duh.
she's putting the Bears in it, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
once he taught me like what the game was, I fell in love with football.
Yeah.
I fell in love with football. I
and
fell
that's
in
how-
love
I love
with
you.
the Bears.
I love your story.
Fell in love with the shit.
But
My
she's
old
not
man is a
interested.
hardcore Raider
Raider
fan.
fan.
He can
But you were
fucking-
already
No, let me tell you, he can love me forever. I love you. Be a Raider fan. Fuck your
because you
team.
were already a fan though.
But
For me, he taught me.
I'm gonna tell you
Hey,
something.
he taught me
No.
the football.
So when I was
He
a, when I
taught
was
it to
no, but when I was growing up, every
Hey,
single one of
look.
my homeboys, every single one of my homeboys from my hood was a fucking Raider fan.
Oh.
Okay,
Mm.
and I think
that's
I know. I
different
think
kind
I
of
did it out of spite. I actually didn't want to associate myself.
You
Yeah.
said yo contra todos.
No, contra pinche güeyes.
Oh shit!
'Cause-
And that's where the strong fucking feminine
Like,
shit comes back
I'm telling
into
you,
play.
it was literally rooted in me. No, fuck you. You're not gonna tell me what to like.
Her Central American voice
In
said,
my
come on, your Central American voice said, come mierda.
little come mierda way. Hey, I threw in that Mexican way in there though.
Yeah, because we
Um,
don't say that shit. By the way, I'm not Mexican. I'm Central American.
From where, ma'am?
Guatemala.
She's a Guatemalan.
Okay,
I'm
so
married
we
to a
have
Guati.
Honduras,
I'm Honduran.
Guatemala, and
And
my dad is straight from Guanajuato, Mexico.
Ah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you
so
born here?
I was born here,
I was born
thankfully.
here.
Thank my parents. I appreciate you guys.
I was not born here.
My dad was the
It's
one that
okay.
suffered
Donald
that
Trump did not
shit.
come after me.
I was like, my dad is the one that suffered that shit. But honestly, like that's why I love the football, and that's
The
why I
football.
love.
I cannot even
Okay.
And that's why
Every time
I
look at you.
love the Bears.
You
You,
and
know what I
Frank
mean?
have to be like, football.
No,
The-
she said the.
Football.
I'm saying
The
duh.
football. Okay, this
Like,
is my
and
young
that-
era, okay?
I became a Bears fan because I loved, like, once he showed me what football was, once he like taught me the game, once
Explained
he
it, what it
explained
is.
yeah, and I watched obviously the Bears and I rooted for them. I became a hardcore
Look,
Bears
and
fan
that's what
because
I'm not.
I
I'm
love
not gonna-
them. What
so
win
I
or
have-
lose, baby, win or
So
lose.
I have five
that's
sons,
Uh-oh.
and I have my husband.
Are they
They're
all 49ers?
They're all football. No, they're all football
football
fans,
fans.
but none of them are more football fans than me. And he
Are
could
they
fucking
all
validate.
49ers?
No.
Fuck no. Fuck
That
no.
explains a lot.
No.
They're not.
Here's the thing though. I can out football them.
What teams are they?
If
you can name them
the
all.
Traders.
Okay.
The
I used to go to
Cowgirls.
Traders for a
A
while.
fucking
Okay.
Patriot. Belichick.
Damn. Oh, so you got a whole team of
I
football
have a
players
whole
that are
fucking
like
disgusting
Only Justin
array.
is a Niner fan.
So my junior is
Yeah.
well when he wants to be. He's actually a jersey lover.
Okay.
So that fool will wear weird ass shit. I'm like, why are you wearing a cowboy jersey? Fuck the Cowboys. And he's like, I like the colors. Oh hell no.
different. So he's like,
Hell
hey,
nah.
so he's like, Mom, I'm a
No.
49ers fan. Can you buy me a jersey?
Can you buy me a cowboy jersey?
Yeah.
No. So with all my boys, I have 5 boys and my husband. I talk more football than they do.
Okay.
I'm the asshole screaming and shouting on the couch. They will leave the room when I'm watching football.
So
they
I
can't
have-
fucking stand it. They can't
I
stand
I
it.
have a couple things that I like to do, like when the Bears have the ball.
Bears?
Yeah, the Bears.
When they
the Bears
barely
have
have the ball?
fan. Yeah, when they when they
Barely
when they
have the ball.
Barely.
listen when they have the ball. Me
The
and him
once
have
in a
like
blue
our
moon.
little our little things that we do, our
They
little
actually beat us,
totems.
so I can't even
It's okay.
say
Hey,
shit. They whooped our
listen,
ass.
we've had a couple good times. We have a couple good moments. I think that we're lacking a couple things, and that's okay. But like honestly, we have our little totem things that we do. Like when they have
Can't
the
even-
ball, we're like,
I don't even know how to even respond to that.
yeah, I know you don't
embarrassed.
because you lost.
Like, okay, motherfucker, you win a whole division.
It's
First and
okay.
foremost, all you Rams fans and Cowboy fans and Eagle fans and
Who's Eagles?
Raider fans, wherever the fuck is out there, Squealer fans, all of you motherfuckers.
Damn.
Going to the Super Bowl.
Hey,
Super Bowl. You can clown, talk shit. You can text me later and be like, T, you guys are going to lose. I don't care. We're going to the Super Bowl. We're going to the Super Bowl.
You know, and
Super
look,
Bowl.
that's really important because last year we finally actually made it to
didn't even make
the
it.
playoffs.
Yeah,
No, we
you
did.
choked.
We made it to the
You lost.
playoffs. It's okay. But listen, people don't give us the recognition of making it to the motherfucking playoffs. That's hard.
Thank you.
That's hard. So
Football
congratulations.
Football appreciation. Congratulations to the
to
Lions
making it to the
organization
fucking
for
Super
giving
Bowl.
and choking it up to the San Francisco 49ers.
And I hope you fucking
and for the
choke.
stupid
So I have
freaking goddamn Baltimore Ravens for letting Taylor Swift have to go to the Super Bowl. 'Cause I don't
Wait,
wanna see
isn't
it.
Usher gonna be like?
I
yeah,
don't
he
care.
is
Halftime?
the halftime.
Usher actually is not very nice to custodians. I don't care what you guys say.
Ugh.
I heard a story.
Like,
back in the
I'd
day.
rather have Beyonce again with like
No, I'd rather
Shakira
have
and J Lo.
Snoop
Like,
Dogg and
Shaking it.
Dr. Dre, and that was one of the best Super Bowl performances
Loud.
with the
Lowriders.
lowriders and that
Okay.
shit
Years
was
ago when
badass.
the Rams
were you part of that,
When the
Miss Lowrider?
Rams
Oh, okay.
had-
No,
You
no,
should
no.
next
Back
time.
in the
Next
day.
time.
You should next time.
Back in
Next
the
time.
hip-hop
Yeah.
songs.
So I actually
Oh.
think we're like
had
guys,
asked
we
something-
are fucking like
Okay,
we
you
are
had
like
asked
just
something?
rolling, guys.
You had asked something in the last
Okay,
podcast
uh-oh.
that I fucking keeps because we drank.
You
too
keep
much.
thinking about it? No.
But we drank too much. So
No,
all
not
of
yet.
You are like these
Not yet.
schizophrenic fucking interviews are crazy.
Sorry.
We're
I
going
like
back-
them.
I'm also
I like
Hold
weird,
on,
guys.
We're going back to episode 1.
so episode
Just
1.
know, guys, I like
when
fucking
they
weird.
asked what events were
I'm
coming
weird
up.
too.
I'm also working on an event at SoFi Stadium. Shut up. I don't want to hear it from you about the Rams shit.
Wait.
It's going to be a South Bay pop-up event. Thank you.
Rams house.
Okay. No, LA's house.
You're gonna be there, right?
Okay. Anyway.
Yes, you're gonna be
Okay.
there.
So
we might pop up with a fucking
working
podcast
on
there.
an
We never
event
know.
at
Hey,
SoFi.
we're gonna
Working
be
on an
there.
event at
So
SoFi.
you're gonna allow us to interview people in there? You're
Whatever.
gonna let the Buena y la Mala
She said
podcast?
whatever.
Don't say whatever.
No,
Just say
you
yes or
two,
no.
yes, but
Yes.
don't Ram affiliated. Don't fuck it up.
I won't Ram affiliate.
La Buena y La Mala are gonna be there interviewing people.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
But on that note, there's other events coming up. We're in the works with, I'm trying to get, so a few years ago, I tried to get super ambitious and hit up the LA Coliseum, Rose Bowl, and a lot of things. Irwindale Speedway. We want big venues where we can have a lot of lowriders. So the differences with lowrider events inside convention centers is usually they bring out the show cars for those in the lowrider industry. Show cars are very distinct from street cars. Me personally, I love the street car. Those are the homies. So we want to make sure that we bring show cars, street cars, Viclas, Viclasos, Malo. Yes, I'm plugging you right now. And all these great things into these big venues and big events so we can promote our community and like what we represent, right? So going again, I know it's the whole interview is probably like y'all bitches schizophrenic, but I just want to actually go back to that question because we do have a lot of events coming up. A lot of events are cored in our communities. I want to make sure that we're utilizing the venues that we have. We don't have a lot of opportunities out there. We're very restricted with permits because the LA County is really shitty about permits. We go to small cities and we're paying thousands of dollars on permits, but I just want to say that we do have a lot of events coming up. We got great support with great sponsors, right? Coming up. So just stay tuned, y'all. Don't give up on us. We have really great events coming up in 2024. Our crew might have gotten smaller, but it's mighty.
Yes. That's right.
And,
we come with a punch.
And
yeah, that's right.
And stay real to who you are.
Yes, absolutely.
And to those who allow you to be in the picture.
That and don't change who the fuck you are for other people. Just be who
I
you
tell
are.
my kid that all the time because she has such a good heart. So I'm like, be humble. Don't change don't let other people change who the fuck you are. And on that note, guys, I think that we're coming to a close.
Yeah.
I think we should bring you back for a part 3, but I think it should be a lot more people.
Can I ask can I ask them the questions?
Yeah.
Because I got a few.
But actually, before we do that, we'll probably bring her for part 3 after the Super Bowl.
Oh, y'all want me to be bragging up in this bitch.
Spicy.
Listen.
Okay. All right.
Listen. I love my tea. And this is where episode 2 wraps up.
Yes.
Thanks again for letting me be here.
And
Thank you so much to all our sponsors. Again, Commitment Soldier, Aguas y Más. Thank you so much for Tere coming on here and making the effort to come out here. I know the fucking drive. So thank you so much for coming out. Shout out to TR Studios for allowing us to be here. Thank you so yeah, I know. Thank you so much, guys. Everybody who's joined us, everybody who's supporting us, who's motivating us, who's standing by our side, guys. We need you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We really appreciate you guys, and we will see you guys on the next episode on La Buena y La Mala podcast.
Peace out.
BYMP, baby, and we out.